We are back at a gig. You see my friend is Hayes. Hayes Sound was what they called me. In a recent video, I did a reaction to Janet Jackson's Super Bowl performance where she did the infamous, and she's going to actually talk about this, I believe, probably for the first time on Oprah. So let's see what she had to say about it, and let's go.
It has been now almost 2 years since Janet's Super Bowl halftime performance made news around the world. The FCC received more than 500,000 complaints about that broadcast. CBS was fined $550,000. And then the NFL was asked to refund the $10 million that they had been given to the halftime show sponsor. So Janet says that this is going to be the first and the last time that she ever talks about what happened that day. First of all, I have to ask you this. Was it planned, Janet?
No.
It was not planned?
Well, what people don't understand is he was to take and rip the piece off that he did.
The leather piece.
Right, but more came off than what was supposed to.
So he was supposed to pull that off, and we just see the red there.
Oh.
And he ripped the whole thing.
Yes.
So he had you practiced or whatever before?
Yes, we did.
And so the moment that happened, you immediately covered your breast because you didn't want to be exposed. If you'd wanted to be exposed, you wouldn't have covered it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Very embarrassing moment.
It was a very embarrassing moment.
Yes.
Well, 24 hours after that.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Oh. So it's supposed to count. I remember she had red on, so it's only supposed to show the red. Wow. She lucky she had, I think she had like something. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Huh, okay.
Super Bowl, Janet issued an apology. And I had read in another magazine that you regret making that apology. Is that true? Why?
It was an accident. And management that I had at the time, they thought it was important that I did, with the project coming out. And I had said, actually, before I sat down to record the apology, that I had said to them,
what are you apologizing for?
Yeah, why am I apologizing for an accident?
Well, you did say in the apology you apologized for anybody who might have been offended by
Right, and they wanted me to say that, so I did. They thought it was best that I do, so I did.
Do you think in any way that Justin Timberlake left you hanging out there? I am speaking to Miss Jackson. Do you?
Well, all the emphasis was put on me, not on Justin. And Justin, we were friends. And not that we aren't now. We haven't spoken, but
Now keep in mind, Justin just came out as a solo artist. I forget what it was called, Justified or something like that. So he was just about to blow up as a solo artist. And probably him and management, when that incident occurred, even though it was an accident. So I'm like, it's 1 second. Nobody really saw it unless you was videotaping it and you freeze framed it. Like, it was 1 second and it cut away. So I don't know why people act like it's the biggest thing in the world, but, people amplify things. Anyway, so Justin's about to blow up. If you've seen the show Entourage, it gives a great example of like how Hollywood works and how the industry works. It takes something very small and blow it up, and then because of connections and things, what you're trying to do, they basically separate y'all. So Justin, I'll give him a little bail that he might have wanted to take some accountability for it because he's the one that ripped it off. But management, label, PR was like, get away from this. Don't even address it. Act like it never happened. Let her deal with it. And good luck to her. That's probably what happened. But still, Justin should have said something. But he's literally left her hanging, bro. Like, we didn't forget that. And we didn't forget what you did with Britney either, but we're not going to talk about that today.
I consider him a friend, and I'm very loyal, and friendship is very important to me.
Well, Justin Timberlake recently talked about the incident. Did you know that?
I heard that.
Okay, on MTV. And this is some of what he said. He said, if you consider it 50-50, meaning I think that both of you were up there on the stage doing this, then I probably got 10% of the blame. I think America is harsher on women, he said, and I think America is unfairly harsh on ethnic people. So that's what he said. Do you think people were too hard on you?
I think they were. I think they did put all the emphasis on me, and as opposed to us. And I have to say, just to let people know that Justin has reached out we haven't spoken, but has reached out to speak with me. And like I said, friendship is very important to me, and certain things you just don't do to friends.
Yeah.
And in my own time, I'll give
So
him
when
a
you
call.
say certain things you just don't do to friends, do you think him ripping the whole thing off? Is that what you're talking about?
No. When you had said, certain things were said supposedly, or that he had said, during that whole fiasco, I had heard, and kind of leaving you out there hanging.
So you do feel that he left you hanging?
To a certain degree, yeah.
Okay. Hi, YouTubers.
I appreciate the statement that where's my mouse? I appreciate the statement. I don't know where my mouse is. So cool. I appreciate the statement that Justin made. Would have been nice if he did it in video form. It would have been nice if he said it after it happened. It's easy to, I just think when I hear ethnic people, I don't know. It just I don't know. It just sounds weird to say. I've never heard people black. You can say black folk, or you can say minorities, but ethnic people, I've never heard that before, so that kind of threw me off. But here's my mouse. But anyway, it's definitely a shame. Janet literally got all the blame. NFL they didn't really go in on the NFL. At the end of the day, it was a mistake. Like, mistakes happen. It wasn't malicious. Like, literally right after that. Well, first of all, the song says, I'm going to take your clothes off at the end of this song. One. So it was definitely planned. Not the whole ripping, but so. Two. First of all, Justin shouldn't have been there to begin with. So if you want to blame anybody, blame whoever the producer was that had Justin be up there in the first place, when it should have been Janet Jackson's show to begin with. It should have been Janet Jackson's show. It should have been solely Janet Jackson, unless you want to bring up Michael Jackson, her brother, or whoever she was doing music with at the time. So that's first of all. Second of all, right after that is when they did like a PSA. I forget what it said, but it was like a PSA about something about humanity or something like that. So it made no sense for her to show her cleavage, and then do that PSA, the message she gave. So, but yeah, I do agree with Justin in that aspect of they're definitely harsher on women. Media, society, as we've seen in the election, they're definitely harsher on women and definitely harsher on black women or minorities. So we know this. That's a thing for sure. But I love that even in everything that happened, she tried her best not to put any blame on Justin or anybody else. Like, she was trying so hard not to, like, she's so gracious. Janet tried so hard not to put blame on anybody else. And even though she was not in the wrong, it was an accident. Like, she has nothing to be apologized for. If anybody should apologize, either Justin yanking too hard or wardrobe, whoever set the thing up, for not setting it up properly. That's the only thing that's yeah. But I promise you, if it was anybody else, it would have not been as big of a deal as they made it out to be. Again, they acted like it was the end of the world or something. I remember living through that. And the fact that Justin did not go out there, did not try to protect Janet at all, and didn't speak up. And part of me wants to give Justin grace because he was a young artist. He still was trying to figure out how to make it in the game. And he's probably had all these people trying to tell him, shut up, don't say anything. I get that. Again, I watch Scandal. I know how these things go. So I'm trying to give him grace. But if you're a friend, like Janice said, if you're truly a friend, you want to care. I don't care what's going on. If I have a friend that needs protection or needs my help or needs support, I'm going to be there. So yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Or if I can't be there, I'm going to do everything in my power. I literally just had this issue literally the other day. So I'm going to try everything in my power to figure out how to make it right. And Justin didn't do that. That's crazy. I literally just went through this. Not being a good friend. even if you don't mean to be, not being a good friend. Yeah, like people make mistakes, but yeah, it's just how you respond to it. Yeah, like Janet was blackballed like a motherfucker, man. Like she had an album coming out that failed, not failed, but the promotion, everything, like damn, it really failed her. But yeah, we still love Janet regardless, and she moved in grace even through everything. But like, comment, subscribe, share all the things, other things. Ain't gotta go home. Do gotta get a step in. Peace.
I know gold is not in her. She's a